You see, the first half, you didn't lose it because you did the job work. You did the work. You pressed. Come on, we can't lose rounds anymore. Don't give him a chance anymore. Bend down a little bit more. Bend a little bit more. Bend your knees a bit more. Throw on the inside. Throw on the inside. Throw on the inside, and then you look for the head.
Come with the left hook right hand, he's gonna be right there. He's gonna go that way.
Breathe in slow one time.
Trabajando tú
Breathe in
en
slow.
medio, no te hace
Breathe in.
nada.
Okay. There you go.
Trabaja ahí, no te vengas a las cuerdas.
Okay. Whatever you want to do, you can do. He's fine.
Joan Guzman has done a very nice job through the first 6 rounds. Harold Letterman, how do you have it scored?
Okay, Bob. 4 rounds to 2. 58-56, Joan Guzman. In the last 3 rounds, he's managed to keep that fight in the middle of the ring, use his hand speed. But I gotta tell you, when he goes up on the ropes and he starts grabbing a rope and doing that bull crap that he does, the feints, you know, he looks at him and doesn't punch, that's when he gets nailed. But very, very nice job in the last 3 rounds. He's taken over the fight with his fast hands, his boxing ability, and the fact that he's landing a lot more clean punches. 4-2 Guzman.
I have the same score.
Alex says Soto squandered some opportunities in the last couple rounds when he's had Guzman against the ropes and not doing much. Let's see if he does it here. He allows Guzman to get away.
I think his corner told him that he needs to step it up a bit. This is where he needs to step it up, and he's doing the right thing when he gets him against the ropes, and he's now throws combinations. Guzman throws a slap in right hand. It's not effective at all. He needs to really stump his toe into the ground and twist that ankle and get some power behind that punch. Guzman's got his mouth open and he's always dangerous from a puncher like Soto.
When a fighter is undefeated for so long, and incidentally, Guzman told us that his father was 6-0 in a pro when he had to retire because of an illness. So there hasn't been a defeat in that family in a long, long time as professional. He just doesn't think he can lose. It's not in his vocabulary.
He hasn't lost since the 1996 Olympics to Omar Navarez of Argentina.
Right, and he has a kid brother who's 4-0, and they tell us that they have wars in the gym.
Great display of punches in the middle round. Both of them decided to, you know, let's go for it in the center of the ring. Guzman got caught warned for punching a bit low.
We've had some awfully good fights recently. Taylor, Pavlik, Calzaghe, and Kessler. Last week's fight with Mosley and Cotto. This is another one.
Relax, man. Look, come here.
Certainly has been.
Man,
And we're through 7 for 5 consecutive nights starting on December 25th at 11 p.m. Tune into Boxing's Best of 2007 and relive some of the biggest moments from this year's jam-packed HBO boxing calendar. Each night we'll bring you a look back at one of the best fights from what was truly an outstanding year. Then on January the 19th, HBO pay-per-view offers up a matchup of 2 of the biggest names in the sport. Felix Tito Trinidad against Roy Jones from Madison Square Garden in New York.
They're both going a little low. I'm going to talk to both of them. Yeah. Keep them up. I'm going to tell
He's good on the purpose, you can see it.
Listen, both of them.
Yeah, I know, but it's the purpose, you can see it.
There is Joan Guzman's brother, Jose. As you mentioned, Larry, they have some real battles in the gym. We begin round number 8 for Joan Guzman, defending his 130-pound title against Humberto Soto. No knockdowns in the fight. Both men have been cautioned for low blows by referee Harvey Dock.
You know, I'm thinking some of Soto's opponents must have been sluggers that walked forward and was in that place where they could just slug it out, because he's having difficulty against a man that gives him some lateral movement.
We haven't seen him against speed. And speed gives everybody problems, including other speed.
Right. And I think, Larry, you made the point at the beginning of the fight that this is the best opponent for either guy to date on their resume.
I don't see any hand problems that Guzman's showing in this fight, so it seems like his hands are...
Yeah, he broke his wrist in preparation for a fight last spring and told us that when he was 10 years old, a heavy bag fell on him in the gym and he broke both wrists then.
Told us the story about as he was healing, he took the cast off to have a fight in the neighborhood. And Soto is not without a childhood injury. When he was a youngster, he was coursing around the back of a pickup truck and crashed into a rock and needed a lot of stitches on his forehead.
Guzman has attained a certain, I don't want to call it dominance, that's too strong a word, but he's maintained an edge. He knows what he's doing with the speed, and it's up to Guzman to change this, because the path this fight is going on is not a good one for Guzman. I'm sorry, for Soto.
Para.
And here Soto's allowing himself to be tied up.
And what I like about Guzman is that he uses his speed in a positive way. He's not using it to run. He's not using it just to avoid punches. He feels very comfortable at close quarters because his hands are faster than his opponents.
And even earlier when he went backwards, he was using it effectively to set up a punch and then move out. Soto's just holding on here at the end of round 8.